All right, so Cody was out there pretty early, which is good. I mean, if you wanted to ride a bike, you probably missed your window.
Yeah.
It's going to get hot
And
today.
take the dog out early, too. Yeah, it's going to get hot again. You know, we felt it out there yesterday afternoon. Sacramento got to a high of 104 yesterday, and today we've got another round of heat on the way. So
great.
Here we go again. Our first alert action day, however, today, just because things are going to get even hotter out there this afternoon. So another hot day as we finish off the work week. Heading into the weekend, we do have a slight cool down on the way before we're dealing with more major heat risk heading into next week. As we take a look at temperatures out there right now, many of us already back into the mid to upper 90s across the valley floor and already reaching for several 90s across portions of the foothills, and even as you get closer to the Sierra, not catching much relief as Truckee is already back into the 80s. Now temperatures will continue to stay hot today, and it's all thanks to a ridge of high pressure that's sitting off towards the southeast. We'll continue to keep that in place, but as it sits over the southwest over the next couple of days, it will be fluctuating, keeping our heat going, but also allowing for a little moisture to sneak in too. That's what we saw out there yesterday afternoon across portions of the Sierra Crest, across portions of the foothills, a few passing clouds with even a few isolated thunderstorms too, mainly on the east slopes of the Sierra. We'll have the same exact thing again today and the same possibilities, especially for those south of Highway 50. We'll keep most of the activity off towards the east, but if you do catch anything, don't be surprised. The window of that will be between 1 and 7 o'clock this evening. As we take a look at things over the next couple of hours, temperatures will continue to heat up, especially if you're heading out to the California State Fair. You're going to want to make sure to stay hydrated. We'll make it back into the upper 90s by 1, reaching for the triple digits after that, staying there as we get closer to 5 o'clock this evening before slowly cooling down tonight, only holding on to low 90s by the time we hit 9 p.m. So today going to be very hot, so make sure to keep in mind, limit your time outdoors, especially if you're sensitive, and stay cool and hydrated. Temperatures across the valley floor going to be feeling those hot temperatures the most, reaching for 105 in Sacramento, 107 in Woodland, 107 in Yuba City. As we look towards Stockton, Modesto, 104 to 105, and a mix of 90s, triple digits as you get closer to Colfax, to Jackson this afternoon, South Lake Tahoe holding on to the lower 80s. Our trend over the next couple of days is going to be toasty, however, some weekend relief on the way. As a ridge of high pressure sits overhead, it will start to back off just slightly by the time you get closer to Sunday, allowing for a little bit more onshore flow. Those nice delta breezes that we know and appreciate, especially this time of the year, it'll start to sneak in some cooler air as we finish off the weekend. By the time we fast forward into Tuesday, we are dealing with another round of heat on the way. Our hottest temperatures over the next 5 will be Monday and Tuesday before that ridge starts to break down, moving off towards the east. So the good news about this next heat wave is that it won't be as long lasting or nearly as intense as what we just dealt with. But as we take a look at the next couple of days, we still have several hot days in the forecast. Temperatures cool off just slightly by Sunday, back to the upper 90s. Monday and Tuesday, however, first alert action days as we're getting back into that 105 to 107 range, and then slowly cooling off by the end of next week. Dom?
All right. Thanks so much.